Before I start today's video talking about the restless gambler Hakari, I would like to let you guys know that I am not the official source for JJK. I'm merely a fan giving my opinion on a character that I like. Kinji Hakari is the suspended third-year student from Jujutsu Tech. He is also the ringleader of an underground fight club. These fights consist of sorcerers and non-sorcerers alike. Many of the fights are staged and some are legit. Hakari lives off the fever, and in Hakari's words, fever is gambling. And gambling is life, and love is control. And with my fight club, I will eventually want to control the world's fever. In Yuji's first meeting with Hakari, he comes off as self-absorbed, and Yuta explains him as being moody. But when he's worked up, he's stronger than I am. This is a hype statement given by Yuta, and I don't think he's being literal here because Yuta is known to be a humble guy. Even Maki says it's not true. But with hype like that, this guy grew a fan base pretty much immediately. And seeing his first real fight against Charles Bernard, this man didn't even take his hands out of his pockets until Charles started to use his curse technique. Hakari surprisingly has a high battle intellect. After Charles explained his ability to Hakari, Hakari attacked him once to see how his ability worked and then proceeded to hit his blind spot every time. Now for a punch and kick merchant, he's really intelligent and figured out how to counter this ability almost instantly. And solely to only flex on Charles, Hakari activates his domain expansion, which is the pinnacle of sorcery. Before I talk about Hakari's domain expansion, I would like to talk about a couple things that separate him from the rest of the Jujutsu Kaisen cast. And the first thing is, Hakari's cursed energy has a trait, and the only other person who has a cursed energy trait is Kashimo. Hakari's cursed energy is rough, being likened to sandpaper and a serrated back. So no matter how hard he hits you, you're gonna feel a sharp sting, and dealing passive damage just off of your cursed energy alone is pretty crazy. Hakari's cursed technique is called Private Pure Love Train, which is pachinko themed just like his domain. Since gambling is pretty much illegal in Japan, they use pachinko machines how we use slot machines here in America. I am completely inept to explain what a pachinko machine does, but it centers around gambling, which is Hakari's whole character. And he's only ever used his innate technique once against Yuji, and the rest of the time he just spams his domain. Hakari's domain is Idle Death Gamble, and I can't really get too deep into what it does because it is very complicated. In Hakari's domain, he has two options: hit a jackpot or hit a jackpot. One jackpot with increased probability and the other jackpot with faster spins. It's said that Hakari only has a 1 in 239 chance to hit a jackpot, but I wholeheartedly believe that this jackpot is rigged because it has never took Hakari more than 30 spins to attain a jackpot. And once Hakari hits jackpot, he becomes unkillable while Private Pure Love Train song plays in the background. So basically, he's just walking around with boss music. Hakari's most notable fight is versus Kashimo. Kashimo, being the strongest of his time, is fighting an unkillable boss with boss music. Here we see how truly strong Hakari's jackpot is and how immortal it actually makes him. Stated by Urame, Hakari's RCT is faster than Gojo and Sukuna's. And not only that he becomes immortal, Hakari also has infinite curse energy surging through his body at all times. Well, at least for 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Then once the jackpot is over, he gets to activate his domain again. Having this extremely broken hacks ability has allowed Hakari to become one of the 4 heavy hitters in Jujutsu Kaisen, alongside Yuta, Yuji, and Maki, who I believe are all stronger than him, but just because of the simple fact that his ability is so hacks, he makes it up there with them. This is not to downplay Hakari by any means, because at the end of the day, you still need the skill with the luck. With that being said, Hakari has fought 2 of the strongest people in Jujutsu Kaisen, and if somebody doesn't help Hakari kill Urame, this will be his second stalemate of the manga. The war of attrition is really Hakari's specialty. Give him too many chances and I wholeheartedly believe that Hakari could probably beat anybody in the manga, not named Gojo, Sukuna, Kenjaku, or Yuta. With all this being said, I completely understand the fandom for Hakari. A strong and cool character with hacks abilities, and he's destined to become a fan favorite. The restless gambler is more than just hacks though. He has the mindset to ascend Gojo and be classified higher than special grade by the end of the manga. So tell me what you guys think about Kinji Hakari, the restless gambler. He's a character that I like, personally not in my top 10. A cool character with amazing design and a hacks ability. What's not to like about him? If you made it this far into the video, hit the subscribe button and like the video too. Also, let me know down in the comment section who I should do next. It's been your boy Otaku Talks, and I am out.